Hi guys, Coach Cyril here, Strong Together Fitness, Chelsea. It is a beautiful day here in Chelsea. I hope it's beautiful where you are. I hope you and your family are safe and sound and getting after it. Today's workout, first thing you're going to do is you're going to do some box breathing. You're going to just breathe through your nose, in for a count of 4. You're going to hold your breath for a count of 4. You're going to breathe out for a count of 4, and then you're going to breathe out a little deeper for another count of 4, and you're going to perform this 10 times. And I want you to focus just on your breath and nothing else. Don't think about the coronavirus, the news, what your kids are doing, what you should be cooking for dinner, whatever, all the things you have to do. All you're going to think about is your breath. 10 cycles, 10 rounds of box breathing. Then, after that, you're going to start your stopwatch, start a clock, have a clock you can see, start your stopwatch on your phone, and you're going to keep that clock running for the entire workout. First thing you're going to do is every minute on the minute for 15 minutes, minute 1, you're going to do 20 air squats. Minute 2, you're going to do a 45-second plank hold, and minute 3, you're going to do 15 ground to overhead. So I'm going to show you what all those are. If you cannot get all of the reps of the movement done in a minute without having 15 seconds at least or so for rest time, then cut the number of reps down. This first section is just a warm-up. You're going to go light, you're going to go easy, and then ramp up the intensity, not crazy, but every round, it's 15 minutes. You're going to start off light. And I want you to just focus on breathing only through your nose for this part, okay? This is really good for your cardiovascular, for your lung capacity, for your aerobic capacity. Focus on just breathing through your nose on this first part. And if you can't, then you're going too hard, you're going too fast for the warm-up. So, first, minute 1, 20 air squats. Going to look like this. Feet outside shoulder width, toes pointed out at a slight angle, pushing my hips back this way, pushing my knees out this way, keeping my arms straight, lifting my arms so that my back is in that good neutral spine position, hip crease below my knee, pushing through my heels, pushing my knees out, and standing up. 20 air squats. Then you're going to do a 45-second plank hold. On my hands, fingers forward, fingers spread, twisting my hands into the ground. So I don't want my hands like this. That's cheating because I want to create that torque so that my shoulders are in the correct position. Twisting my arms into the ground, front part of my elbows facing forward, planking, squeezing my butt, and bringing my abs into my spine. If that's too much, by all means go to your knees, but don't cross your legs like so many people do, because I really want to squeeze that core, squeeze that butt, work on that core strength, which I can't do as well when my legs are crossed. 45-second plank hold. Minute 3, you're going to do 15 ground to overhead, or as many ground to overhead as you can do with about 15 seconds of rest. So my options for ground to overhead are, if you have dumbbells, I'm going to do a good squat, just like my air squats. I'm not just going to bend over and pick this up with a rounded back. Squat down, chest up, keep that weight close from the ground to overhead. I don't want the weight coming out here. I want to keep it close, pressing it, head through at the top. Weight should end up directly over my shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Keep the weight close, come down to the ground to overhead. Don't have dumbbells, maybe you have a plate, same thing. Squatting, keeping the weight close. Don't have a plate, no problem. I'm sure you have a backpack or a purse. Ground to overhead. Nice and light, nothing too heavy. It's just a warm-up. After 15 minutes of that, when the clock hits 18 minutes, so you're going to have some rest in there so you can go hard on each of these sections, okay? When the clock hits 18 minutes, you're going to complete as many repetitions as possible in 2 minutes of 15 sit-ups, 15 air squats, and then maximum jump squats. If you can't do jump squats because it's too high impact for you, then you're going to do high knee step-ups. I'll show you what that is. So complete as many reps as possible in 2 minutes of 15 sit-ups, 15 air squats, max squat jumps, or lifting your legs, okay? We've already gone over the air squats. Sit-ups, couple different options. If you have dumbbells, if you have a couch or something, you can weigh your feet down. All right? Stick your feet under your couch, stick your feet under your dumbbells, clasp your hands behind your head, come up and break the plane of your knees with your elbows. Shoulders should touch the ground. If you don't have dumbbells or something to hold your feet down, you're going to do butterfly sit-ups, bottoms of your feet together, legs in the butterfly stretch position, coming back, reaching back, touching the ground over my head with my hands, coming up and touching my toes. If that's too challenging for you, you're going to come down and just come up as far as you can. Come up as far as you can. Try and use a little momentum, maybe, by throwing your arms forward, okay? I can do the same thing on the weighted sit-ups, all right? So if your feet are under your couch or dumbbells or something, instead of having my hands clasped behind my head, if I need a little momentum, I can use those arms to help me get up, all right? 15 sit-ups, then 15 air squats. This whole workout, by the way, is written down in text in the description, so if you can't remember what the hell I'm saying, it's all in the description, okay? Then, after your 15 sit-ups, you're going to do the maximum number of jump squats you can do in the remaining 2 minutes. Jump squats is a squat, hands behind my head, squatting, and jumping. If that's too high impact for you, I just want you to raise your legs individually as high as you can, nice and light, nice and easy for the remainder of that 2 minutes, as many reps as you can. If you're keeping track of your score will be the number of squat jumps or individual leg raises that you can do in each round. You're going to do 4 rounds of that, okay? So as many reps as possible in 2 minutes, 15 sit-ups, 15 air squats, max squat jumps or individual leg lifts. 4 times. You're going to rest 60 seconds between each round. So after you complete, after the 2 minutes is up, rest 60 seconds. Then you're going to do it again 3 more times. When the clock hits 33 minutes, you're going to complete as many repetitions as possible in 2 minutes of 20 jumps or step-ups, and then the maximum alternating V-ups. Then you're going to rest for 16 seconds flat on your back. 60 seconds. And you're going to do that 4 times, okay? So as many repetitions as possible in 2 minutes of 20 step-ups or jumps, and then maximum alternating V-ups. Your score will be how many V-ups you can do in that 2 minutes. Rest 60 seconds flat on your back, and you're going to do that 4 times. So, step-ups, I'm going to have something to step up onto, a plate, a step on your front porch or something, okay? Alternating, stepping up, standing up tall on top of whatever you're stepping up on. Or if you want to be a little more challenging, I can do jumps, jumping up onto whatever I have a platform for. Use your arms, push your knees out. Don't let your knees cave in. Land as softly as you can, like a ninja, in this good squat position. Stand all the way up, open your hips, and then step down. Do not jump down. It's a recipe for injury. So you're going to do that, 20 of those, 20 step-ups or jumps, and then alternating V-ups. Alternating V-ups, going to look like this. Alternating arms and legs, lifting my shoulders off the ground, and not putting my feet down until I'm resting or I'm done. If that is too challenging for you, you're going to do scissor kicks. Okay? As many scissor kicks as you can do in the remainder of the 2 minutes, or as many alternating V-ups. Then rest 60 seconds flat on your back. This is how you do that. Isn't that a great demonstration? Palms facing up for 60 seconds. And you're going to do that 4 times. When the clock hits 48 minutes, you are going to cool down with some stretching. First stretch I want you to do is the world's greatest stretch. Front shin vertical, back knee back as far as you can get it. Elbows down to the ground. Hold it there for a good while. And then when you're ready, twist to the inside and then twist to the outside. You're going to do one side for 2 minutes. Then you're going to switch sides and do the same thing for 2 minutes. Then you're going to switch back to the other side. You're going to have your leg in between your arms, back knee back as far as you can get it, just like in that world's greatest stretch. And you're going to lean on your knee with your heel still on the ground. So from the side, it looks like this. I want to get this knee as far over my toe as I can, put as much pressure with my chest on my knee as I can, keeping the heel down, stretching that Achilles and calf muscle. Then you're going to come in, you're going to do each side of that for 2 minutes. Then you're going to come in, bottoms of your feet together, pulling yourself down, legs in the butterfly stretch position, stretching that groin. After a minute of that, you're going to reach back behind your head, reach back with your other hand. If you're flexible enough, you're going to grab your 2 hands, or you're going to have some type of a towel or a band that you can grab like so. I am not flexible enough, so I would use a band or a towel between my hands here to stretch those shoulders. You're going to do a minute one side, and then a minute the other side. Have a band in between there or a towel or something, and hold on to that between your legs. Then, you're going to bring your legs forward, and you're going to try and touch your toes. I'm super stiff today. Try and touch your toes, or if you're super flexible, get your chest as close to your legs as your knees as you can. You're going to hold that for 2 minutes. Then, you're going to bring your legs apart into a V and stretch down the center for 2 minutes. Then, you're going to come on in and sit in between your heels, leaning back as far as you can for 2 minutes. Then you're going to come down into the child's pose, getting the chest down as far to the ground as you can. And then you're going to put your hands on the back of your neck, elbows on the ground, pushing down, stretching the bottoms of your arms. And you're going to do that for 2 minutes. Then you're going to bring one leg up, trying to get this shin parallel or perpendicular to your body, which I cannot do yet. And you're going to do the pigeon stretch. You should feel that in your glute, your butt. Elbows down as far as you can. If you can't get down there, obviously you can be up here, no problem. One side for 2 minutes, the other side for 2 minutes. And then lastly, the cobra stretch. Coming in, looking up to the ceiling, stretching that back, then alternating back to child's pose and cobra. Sitting in that as long as you can, going into child's pose when you need a little break, and you're going to hold that for 2 minutes. All right, guys, again, the whole workout is in the description. I hope that was a good workout for you. Keep it up. Stay in the fight. Stay healthy. We love you guys. Thank you for your continued support, and let me know if you need anything.